Welcome to Locator. I believe this game is kind of in playtest mode right now, but it is a detective game that is apparently like pretty well liked by the people who've been testing it out. So missing archaeologist near a planet's orbit. Dear cartographer, this request is likely far outside your usual expertise, but I've exhausted all other options. My sister and esteemed archaeologist Abigail Lidari has gone missing. So, journal, photos, and map that we might have in our possession here. Can you track your journey and discover your current whereabouts? Alright. So, we have... Wait, what is going on? I can kind of move this around. Is this where we, like, immediately try to find the coordinates of the whereabouts? Abigail Lidari here. My ship may be a burning wreck, but I made it. Somehow I actually made it. Where was this photo taken? Wow. So, we can also zoom in. There's a ship. Maybe we can see a ship on here. Maybe not. Next photo. Crash lands are never pretty, but at least I didn't hit the tree. Now where the hell am I? Seriously, do I get extra points for missing the tree? Well, okay, so we thought... I thought it was probably around the ice. Now there's, like, a tree here. We want to be careful there's no other tree thing, but that seems pretty clear to me. Okay. That location may or may not be correct. So, locations are validated in sets of 3. Just correctly locate any 3 photos to validate the information in your photo book. Okay. So, I mean, that was like, that's not even, those are really precise numbers for what I'm doing. I just dumped a random place. Okay, next, around, a circle thing. I guess this looks like the most, like the circle thing. We can enter that. And then, so if there's any crash location, I don't know. I guess it's like, it sees the tree. You can see the tree, although it looks really rather flat from the image. I guess, like, maybe the ones, you know, with the flames around it, maybe that's correct? I don't know if... There are 3 unconfirmed locations. At least one of these is incorrect. Okay. Correctly locating any 3 will validate the information. You can update your locations or move on to new photos. Okay. So how precise, like... Also, we got a journal on this side as well. Table of contents. So I assume this is like my journal instead of Abigail's journal then. Oh no, wait, it actually is Abigail's journal. Okay. Like, photo 2 actually sees the flaming wreck. I wonder how accurate you need to be. Like, if you do that and then go directly on the tree... Oh, you need to go directly on the tree, huh? Chess battle advanced. Okay. So, that is validated. Those of them get another set of 3. Okay. Mom's book. By Juniper Lidari. Okay. So maybe these are also going to be relevant at some point. There's a bridge and some towers. This bridge... And... Okay, so here's the thing, though. That is like 2 obelisks that it can see. One closer and one farther away. One near the ice. Maybe it's this one, though, because that one's farther away, and it makes sense if it's this bridge, because, like, it sees that and also that. It's pretty far away, but it's also near the coast. There's only like 3 obelisk-looking things, so I'm gonna say that's the bridge, even though that's obviously not the only bridge in there. This one is looking much closer, and there's a lot of black around it. This is also another bridge, so let's say it's on there, and this is a bridge that's really close to... Wait, what? What? Did one of them move? Or is this an illusion? Okay, that... I guess that doesn't look that close, but it's probably this bridge. I don't think it looks that close, but you could maybe see it. Depends on the scale. Yep. Okay. And it also said in part of it that those towers are like power generators. Okay. Creepy tome. You name your tombs? Okay. So, you name small pegs in your tombs? Anyway, this is, what, a cave? No, wait. What is this thing? I don't even know what this thing is. So maybe it's like, it's pointing to things inside this big structure. And you probably entered from this location. This guy looks like an Orville. So I guess you just point at the pins where, like, this journal is marked. Light cut out. Roger, but okay. And this does not seem like a 180-degree rotation troll. And Mills is not marked on the map, but it says 1 statue north, 2 statues east of Roger. So probably there. Okay, there we go. Three more. So, across these lands lie 5 hidden artifacts. Return them and she'll reveal Pharaoh's heart. Okay, so now it's like, it looks like you've fallen down, well, we've went down this rotating thing, which is like likely to be over here. Yep, here's the 5 hidden artifacts to mention again. And this is nearby the ring. This is obviously on the ring. But which one is it? It's one of them here or here. And it's the one where there's empty water on the right. Okay, so it's this way. And next... What the? What the? The treasure hunt begins, started with Portal. Nice POV shot. Portal 11? Teleports beings and objects inside. Teleports? Never been teleported before. Wish me luck. Red order gives a glimpse of the destination. Okay, but you can't see that well into there, right? What? They all look kind of the same. Maybe. Portal 11? So we gotta compare. I don't think the map's gonna be useful. So personally, this is like I have to compare like these. You see very well in the images. I can barely see that well in it. And of course, they're not like colored similar to this. Wait, there's a portal numbers page. Oh, okay. Okay, it's like binary counting system. Wait, no, wait. No, maybe it's portal 1-1? No. It's not quite binary counting system because like, okay, so this is, I think that's it, right? It's 4421. Yeah, I think it's the top right one. That's like, I mean, it also has the most numbers on it. So just adding up the numbers there. Okay, so we're gonna say it's the top right one. Although it's specifically on the point of the diamond. Oh, we didn't get it right? Okay, where was I likely to get it wrong? Maybe like, you switch that one's location? Huh. I got something wrong. Maybe this is like, no, this is the halfway point. Clear that. It's like the halfway point of the rotation, not from there. Okay. We're 7 a.m. Apparently this guy is like the same schedule of sleep that I do. Another letter arrives in the mail. Okay, we're off to a good start. So basically, not strictly chronological order anymore. What? Whoa. Sailing practice routes. Okay, so let's check out these. These are not going to be chronological anymore. There's a view of the village, though. And okay, so it clearly, that's whatever these are. Is that the village? I think it's the village, and those are probably houses. And this is up on a cliff with a... I don't even know whether to call that a flower, but it's probably around here. This is quite close to a flower. You know, from this, I literally cannot tell you whether it's here or here. Because I don't have the geometrical intuition for it. It feels like it's wrong if it's here, right? So you'd be looking straight up at, like... The point where it connects to the island is over here, and that's left in the screenshot, so maybe there. Okay. Now, this is working on my composition. Oh, you really want the photos to be good, too. It's all about balancing the elements. The hut, cliff, rocks, and village. And orange text. Oh my god, there's another... Wait. I didn't realize there was another. Well, okay, I mean, but... Oh, God. Oh, no. The first photo might be super wrong, then. Anyway. So, where is this located? This is, like, more inside. But there's multiple of these. So, it could be there. But... I don't know, like, it sees another village in the background. So, it's probably here? Probably here, right? And it's really overlooking a village. Like, it's looking at a village that's on the... That's not even, like, the same elevation. That's, like, super high up in terms of... Like, those houses are ascended. Anyway, enter that. 3. These walkways are starting to blend together. First hut left, second hut right. Have I seen this before? Well, this is first right, second left, so that's not correct. Where's the entrance to this? This is like also... This is one of the Ascended Islands as well. Yeah, that is one of the more vague pictures. There are two islands on left like that. Maybe here? And it's also overlooking into water. We did not get a confirmation, so one or more is incorrect. 4, projection pool. Maybe check the journal for that, because, like... Oh yeah, black holes and contradictions. A black hole is a celestial object with a gravitational pull so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape it. Matter and radiation fall in, but they can't get out. Then we were... Wait, this was humanity's collective understanding, but then we received a message. So there's something else going on with the black holes in this universe. Hut designs. Each village uses one of these 2 hut designs. So what? So there's a difference, like, I guess one of them is more semicircular in their opening, and the other is diamond-like. Okay, so projection pools used to safely simulate voyages across planet Pharaoh. Night sky projected onto a dome, creating the illusion of ocean travel. Again, entrance as well, not visible during active projections. Northern, southern starter pool. Okay, and that's representing the ones on the map. Okay, how in the world do you get anything out of this? Maybe there's, like, symbols? That almost looks like a symbol in the image. It looks so vague, though. There's, like, a red thing. There's certain red things on these sides as well. Like, there's... Maybe that red thing in the image refers to these? And it's C is a light. But I don't... How am I supposed to know which one of these it is? Maybe we can find, like, if they mention a different projection pool is out of order. Boat diagram. Oh, wait. That looks relevant for sure. I don't quite understand... Like, there's supposed to be a boat in the projection pool, of course. And then there's symbols. You can barely see it, but that looks like the west symbol. Again, that's hard to see, but it looks like, is that the boat? And then the boat is next to the west symbol? We're gonna use that and assume the boat is there. Which also did not have... Well, no, it's looking at some location that is away from the boat, so... Oh, but I don't know what that is either. Like, visualizing it's kind of like in that location? Maybe? Because the boat and stuff is to the right of the view. But then that displaces the... whatever that thing is on the map with the wheel on it, so... Then, it should be the one where it is east of... Which I don't even have an example of that. It also looks a little slightly away from the ring, maybe? But... I'm not quite sure if that thing on the map refers to that red thing. So, heading symbol is lit up. If I get the pool working, I should be able to use this boat to practice my navigation and sailing skills. So this is that same symbol, but much closer to the boat this time. Is it just here? Or is it a different projection pool? Oh. The guide rail is functional. Was able to move the boat, but the constellation projections aren't working. Just seeing the heading symbols. Time to try the other pools. So they might not be in the right order. The text on this kind of implies the boat has not been moved yet from this position. And here we have a different one. And this boat is to the right. Except once again, there is no boat that is on the right side in any of these projection pools right now. Like, alternatively, these are just relative positions and don't refer to the absolute position on the map, but I feel like that's even more spaghetti, because then they stop giving us directional info, really? This has to be the boat, right? The thing on the map has to be the boat, because it just looks too much like this symbol there. Okay, I don't think picture 2 is right anymore. Like, because it says the cliff of rocks on the village, then where's the big island here? And these, like, this is a massive boulder of rocks, while this looks like a much smaller pit of rocks. And, like, meanwhile, we have actually split rocks here. So let's say it's this instead. Hey, look at that. So that's been confirmed. 5 out of 6 is correct, and 3 out of 6 is correct. I wonder... No, that confirms that 1 is wrong, right? Yeah. Where could it be? It could also be here. No, because... No, that's way off. The island that's looking at needs to be mostly in water, wherever it is. So maybe here? That looks like an even better fit. Like with the way this turns. This doesn't turn. Okay, okay. Now, that means that 4 was wrong, which is odd because it should be in the same vicinity. But like, remember, if 4 was correct, then we would have had the notification earlier. Like, is it directly opposite, and then you're just like looking and left or something? It has to be in the same spot, right? Unless the icon changes, because we have seen that spot and it has the same symbol. Okay. And how would I know which one this is? We can't really see outside the dome. It feels like it's either one of the east of this or this, and the map just happens to be not there. Although, if the map happens to be not there, then why wouldn't it work for the other one? And if I swear 4 and 5 to be in the same spot, I might, like, seriously think of using a hint, because they don't understand what the heck that red thing is, and why it doesn't appear on the map, and I don't understand why 6 doesn't have any boat on the east represented on the map. Like, it would definitely make sense if it was also on one of these boats, but that would mean the guide rail symbols are relative to the boat's starting position. I don't even know if starting position is the right term to use, but we'll mark something. Also, I checked 7, 8, 9 a little bit earlier. I didn't work on them at all yet, but unfortunately I just clicked the buttons before, like, talked about them. Anyway, a message sent from within a black hole, an impossible message, one has broken our understanding of the universe itself. This book is that message, or at least our best attempt at translating it. It tells the tale of a dying planet. I'm afraid it won't be around to see how the story ends, but you hope we one day must fight for the answers. Okay. And so, let's see. There's some trifecting paths branching into 3, and it's looking, okay, that looks pretty unique, right? It's looking at a place that sees 2 bulbous things, maybe here, and more specifically this side. Although that one looks like wrong because the left one looks closer in that shot. That's a quadricating path. Yeah, no, it's this one. This one looks even closer. A fire in a hut. And smoke from the wow, you can tell where it is from this photo, which is cool. So I feel like I've gotten 2 out of 3 correct. Like, this feels right to me, and the other one on the cliff feels right to me. So, no one's gonna complain what I'm actually gonna do, right? You can do the classic Obra Dinn thing now, which I feel like was intentional in that freaking game, but like, you can do this over and over, because I believe I have 2 out of 3 correct. And so, that should mean that I can brute force this 3rd location. Oh, God. Although, brute forcing probably works less well in this game. Okay, so the brute forcing didn't work. And I quit the game, and now it says 7 out of 6, 8 out of 6, 9 out of 6. Oh, God. Thanks, Spaghetti Monster. Right, so what happens when I click this button? Chess battle advanced. So, hint for 4 is that this is actually a door. My gosh. If I amped the brightness, I would have been able to tell that there was actually... This is like an obvious entrance now. But I thought this was like an unknown control device or something. Like something that would modify the night sky or something. However, it's still ultimately my fault, like, because... It shouldn't have ever been placed on the circle. I just didn't know what exactly this was. It should have still been back of the circle. So we're gonna put it there. And there you go. Three new images came up. Okay. So now, freaking 6. I don't understand 6. Seemingly 6 should just be on a boat, but none of the boats are in the correct locations. I guess I'll just put it on a boat or something and check out some of the new images. So, a fire in the hut. And smoke from the fire. Oh, I love the ambient, like, sound updating there. So, it's on a cliff with some flowers on it. Maybe here. There's 2 islands that over... Okay, so it can't be that. Okay, I think it's these 2 islands, right? There's no other pair of islands. And the hut is very far in that direction, although I'm not sure these really match up. And it can't be anywhere here, because this is a mostly water-based island. It also doesn't have a good sightline into the opening, into where it connects to the land. I think it's there? That would make the hut over here. So, it's on brute force number 6. The thing, though, is... I can only think that number 6's positions are either on the boats, even though it doesn't match, or on easts. That didn't work at all. And I'm pretty sure I tried that last brute force attempt. Actually, like, if there's no east boats, which is already strange, then how are we ever going to distinguish which pool this is? Because I thought that the boat position matched the present time or position. I guess even if it was present time, we wouldn't know when this image was taken. But this does mean that potentially it could be here, which is another ridiculous thing. It even mentions that something about this pool isn't working either. So, wait, what hut is it coming from? I thought it was the farthest one, but maybe it's actually this one. Man, these pictures need a freaking zoom function. Alright, we're gonna move it here then. I totally didn't accidentally move this one into this position as well one time. So, let's try easts on these. Or this. Or this. Please. Oh! Okay. 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 So the other pools are a joke, kind of, huh? Okay, and there's a lot of these notes, even more. Okay, let's check the next set of puzzles. Night sky navigation. Oh no. There's constellations. I need to check what they are. Like, this is apparently the water snake constellation, and you can determine what hemisphere, and so you're in the south hemisphere. So, okay, now we're in this one. And the brightest, I mean, we see it on the left. If you stand facing the eye, you're now facing south. Where are you? I guess here, maybe? But you could also be in the center. But okay, maybe you're in the boat all the time, so you're never in the center. So you're facing south. Don't ask why you can't face south when in any other location. But we're just gonna assume south here. Some other ones. Southern or northern eye. We do not see the same kinds of constellations. We have an offering bowl, though. And a crater. I think the crater is here. The offering bowl is there. And the eye is drawn out or something. If you stand facing the northern eye, you are facing north. Okay. Well, I mean, clearly this is in the northern hemisphere, but I don't really know if it's there or not. Getting artsy with a shot of reflection. Oh my god. What am I even looking at? Are you looking down? We might need to use the boat or something. We're looking at the rear of the boat and down. But they're also reflected. And it's even more obvious they're reflected because of that. Showing the same one. So, is it facing north or south? Okay, I'm not really completely sure about the constellation, but that kind of looks like the crater. But that's like 5-pointed. This is 6-pointed. Is there any more? Oh, yes, we get to see more. We got lizards and bowls and... in the southern hemisphere, there. Okay, so let's look at the southern hemisphere in the Grand Boulder, which is a reflected version of that. Got a shield, got a 3. I don't know what that one with only 3 is, though. And there's a globe of, like, an ice ring. I think that's for later on. Okay. What's that 3? Like, probably this one is on one of the sides, right? Like, that would be the natural thing to see constellations from both sides of the hemispheres. If the southern part is left, then it should be there. Didn't get it. It's also facing the rear, though. Is it really going to be on one of the exact edges? Wait, is the 3 the orbiting twins? The 3... Then both of them are near the southern hemisphere, maybe. But also if you're looking... Oh my god, this is so spaghettifying. If it's looking at the rear, then it should be northern because it's looking behind itself at the reflection. That doesn't feel right for two of them to be stacked on each other like that either. Hold on, and also northern and southern are not like the ways that... This is not on the same pool. Which I don't know why, like, I did this because it's so obvious that, like, northern and southern, but I just forgot this part about it. And also the boat diagram, you can see that this is like a side view of the thing. I believe the boat is on a guardrail, so this adds some more spaghettification because if this was actually in the north part of the northern hemisphere, this being the side of the boat and looking head on doesn't make as much sense anymore. This is a telescope towards the southern. I believe that should be still correct. But then we have the side view of the northern, so maybe it's like here, but which side is it? The boat is not completely symmetric, but I think rotating that, like taking that image, rotating it this way, the edge of this is facing the north, So I feel like that's okay. And then we have this thing. It's looking at the rear and into the southern hemisphere. Maybe. Oh, yes, yes, okay, okay, there we go. I wonder how brute force protecty that is. Alright. Now we have... Okay, so it literally tells you... Okay, this is cool. This is nice, because we've seen this little detail. So we don't need any info about this at all, I think. What the fuck is it? Remember, you not go off the practice zone after sunset. Can you even go off the practice zone or, like, the rails? I don't even know. But, Alright, who let the giant mermaid into the ocean? Okay, so the joke here is that, like, whenever you place a pin, the X and Y are dropped. Wait, no, this is not what they are. Okay, no, never mind. It's, well, it's, I know what it is still. It's the X and Y on here, which is not really X, Y. What the? Oh, the compass actually is the same symbols. I guess this is what would WESN look like in here. Okay, anyway, wait, this is not anywhere near the projection pools. I guess that makes sense that it isn't, but... Okay, so you just drop it there, which don't match our own X and Ys, but there we go. Okay, next, my actual voyage, my latitude using those binoculars. Measuring latitude. Align the bottom of the sun with the horizon. What the? Man, I never learned latitude in longitude. I really don't. I really don't. Oh. Oh, they're just N and W? CBA, man. I'm gonna forget that knowledge. So we do 90 minus the measured angle. So that's 70, so we're going to do 20. 20 is far lower than... And what's the sun thing? Taken at noon. Okay, and it happens that there's just water. I don't know what to make of that. If it's 20, which is quite low, then the only thing that is only water in front is there, but that's like kind of a stretch, I don't know. Okay, next image. Frame the sunset with a little door for... Oh, cool. I love this because, like, it's, of course, it's the second type of door that it's referencing. All the way there, so we need that diamond triangular shaped door, although I don't even know what connects to which. I assume that one of these doors corresponds to the high villages that are over water, and some are the normal ones that are, like, over land. Fair rotates in the opposite direction of Earth. Everything's backwards. Where would this be? Oh, auroras are sometimes visible. Was lucky to catch an aurora. It wouldn't even last the hour before fading into the sky. Oh, so it's a very limited range. Well, and our map is also quite limited in range. Although, north 31. 31. So any house that is, like, above 31. Southern Hemisphere range. We don't even have a Southern Hemisphere, really. And star movement. What the? Well, lol. Nice. Good job. Probably east, opposites west, but then we don't really know here, unless we want to indulge clockwise nonsense. I figure I might as well, like, do a super high... I mean, it's not like it's gonna give me much info, I think. Like, all that you can see is that it's water in front. And almost fully water in front, so anything that might have a house that's visible is not really... Unless these are, like, sloped stairs or something, then yeah. Any outlooking thing, basically, is what we're looking for. Like, this is pretty outlooking. Can we say it's there? This seems to be getting harder, and... The shot of a hut. This is, you know, below one of the huts. And, okay, wait. Okay, so clearly an aura, which means that there was an aura in the other picture, probably. This was what it was for. Still sand in my hair, yeah. Okay. Dang. But I don't know if this, like... I don't know if that narrows it down enough. There's a hint of another hut that might be on the side of it. But that's a very difficult image for me, I think, anyway. How would you distinguish this from any other hut? So definitely it's got the 3 legs and then a bridge coming from it into some guardrails. I don't think we have anything that special on the map, do we, though? You have to look in the sand villages. I don't quite know if that's guardrails or just like another hut. Maybe there's different images of the same one. No, this is now about 60, but not exactly, like 55-ish. The distant village almost messed up my reading. Another latitude reading. So of course 55, like subtract from 90, and then you get like 45-ish as the latitude. Wait, no. Wait. No, it's 35-ish. 45 is off the map. Oh my gosh. So distant village on 35. What direction were you looking for that to be true? If you're looking down, by the way, then the 20 could be literally anywhere. There. Although I feel like if that was there, you would be much more likely to see, like, all this stuff before. What the? A projection pool, of course. Forward telescope to see the star movement over time. And so it's looking north, moving upward, therefore facing probably west. Facing west with the forward telescope. It's probably one of the... There we go. Oh my gosh. There it is. That was correct, too. And the WTF was also right. Okay, that means, though, that, like, all this stuff was wrong. Let's practice sail... Okay. Okay. It's the point in the practice sailing route, which is, like, marked on the map. This line. Okay, so then we can... Okay, that's very nice. It, like... really narrows it down. Like, that's the only time where it intersects was 20. And... Oh, no. Up here. Still using the practice route. Again, about 35. However, there's many things at 35. In fact... And then I can't use the distant village anymore. I don't really see that many distant villages. And this is not really that distant. Well, it's not quite 35. It's like a little... It's a little different than 35. Actually, the small change in level is, like, really relevant. That's, like, 2 ticks down, then. So 2 ticks closer to 57. So then it's about 33. That would make a lot more sense. Okay, now we have to deal with that freaking... whatever this is. Freaking what hut am I supposed to look at? Wait, it actually... There is a difference. No, there is actually a difference. Like, it can't be this hut. This is like, this connects to a thing that we can see the guardrails on. This doesn't have guardrails. This is just the connection to an intersecting bridge. Compared to a location like up here, that does lead into a circular guardrail-y thing. So it could be like hut, edit the levels. Now the question also is where is it? We also like seem to have like maybe a cliffside thing here as well. So maybe it's there. Hey, that's so good. Oh man. Is that all? These are my last 3 then. Broken branch. Okay, among the stars, find the branch that is broken. There's some underlined words. This looks to be underneath one of the guardrail, circular guardrail things that we've seen before. And this connects to a hut. Maybe it's nearby, I don't know. There happens to be no aurora here. I might tentatively say that, although I don't really think that's true. Another one. They built a society to reflect the beauty in the stars. Lizard's eye. Look to the sky and find the lizard's eye. What? And then... There's no nothing. Interesting. Why would you not? Wow, no commentary picture. So, broken branch. Find the branch that is broken. Look to the sky and find the lizard's eye, and then you have to use both of them to figure out where this is located. So maybe you need to cross-combine this with one of these constellations. If there's anything broken in it, none of them are called broken. I guess split crystal is a good synonym. The branch that is broken and find the lizard's eye. The foreign lizard, maybe? And then reaching branches. Okay, so they're both on this screen. Branches and lizard are the hints towards it. Are these freaking constellations the villages? My gosh! Yeah, and you don't even need to rotate them, I think. Oh my god. Okay, super nice, you don't need to rotate. Like, literally, this reaching branch is literally this. Tangle roots is literally this, the thing over there. And the bottom left one, the Paragos squid is literally this. And the lizard also literally the bottom right one. Okay, and then some of these, like, shine brighter than others. So, for the lizard, it's right there. For this, it's where this shines, which is right underneath the... Is it underneath the hut? Or... No, it's definitely underneath the guardrail circular thing. And now, we go all the way to here. We need to copy its W and N. I don't quite know. I mean, it's likely it's just a combination of 2 points, but... It's either there or there, right? Yes! There we go. There it is. Okay, so we're looking at the eye ourselves. Did we get blindness like how people say looking at the sun causes blindness? I guess so. I guess so. That was Locator. And yeah, I loved how much interconnection there was in there. I want to hear your feedback. So, of course, as I did say, this was a playtest. Not a particularly private playtest either. But anyway, yeah, bye.